Hey, g'day people, it's Matt here from Matt Carvers. This week we're going to have a look at some face masks that I got sent from Basecamp. Now it's not a sponsored video, but they did send me them free of charge and ask if I could make an honest review of them on my channel, and I liked the look of them from other reviews that I watched on YouTube, so I thought I would give them a go, and I said I'd spend about 2 weeks wearing them and seeing what they're like and then giving a review. And so we're going to review the Pro M series. Now this has got the full kind of straps that go over the top of your head and around your neck, very comfortable. And we also have this one here, and it's got these that go around the back of your neck and these little loops that go over your ears. Now I'm going to have a look at all parts of this in my review. I'm going to look at how comfortable they are, how easily they are to breathe through, the filtration, and also, you know, a few other things as well. And I'm going to compare them, and we're going to have a look, how does it compare to like a respirator as well. So let's get on with it. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at the M Pro mask, and it comes in this really handy packet. Now, the thing is with this packet, it's got lots of information on the back. You can sort of see here different sort of like layers in the filters. There's supposed to be 6. I haven't seen anyone do this, but I'm just going to cut the mask open. We're going to have a look at this 6 layers. This along here. And have a look at these layers. So let's separate these layers. There they are on the right. Now this is what filters 99.6% of the particles out of the air before it enters into your lungs. Okay, so to replace your filters, in the inside here you have got, you can sort of probably just see a closed arrow and an open arrow. So the open arrow is going left anti-clockwise, so you just hold that part there and then pull that apart and then pull that out. Just got to be very careful with this baffle. And what helps keep the mask cooler is the use of these baffles. When you sort of like breathe out, this baffle will open like that, but when you breathe in, it will close. So the air is being filtered through this filter here and not through the baffle when you're breathing in. Breathing out, you're not really too worried, so you just want the air to exit very fast, and so the mask should not heat up as much as if you didn't have these baffles. Just take that other one out. And these are the replacement filters, and they can last anywhere from 20 to 60 hours. It all depends on how dusty the areas that you're working in. Now, as an estimate, I would say probably the environment that I'm working in, I would expect 30 hours of use. So here we go, we kind of open it up and we just fit it into the mask. Those holes there are where the holes there sort of got to line up, and the valves will go in that. So just make sure that part there, that's the top part, which is your nose part. So that fits in there. Okay, it is a little bit finicky to do at the start, but I kind of developed this kind of method myself. I put the valves in, both valves, through the holes without it being in the black part of the mask. So I put that one in, and I also put the other one in. And once you have them in the mask, you can sort of see those 2 kind of slots there on the side there. Now I like to have those horizontal, so just imagine your nose is at the top. Have it horizontal like that, going across the mask. Now the reason for this is, you will soon see. Then we line up the inner filter valves with that hole in the outer mask. And you can sort of see this cap here has a little vents in it, and also those tabs. Those tabs have got to fit onto those slots that I showed you before, and you also want the openings to be pointing downwards. Now this is quite important, because if you have them pointing upwards, you're going to be expelling air, and that's going to be going up towards your glasses. or up towards your eyes. Now once you have those two slots connected, you need to turn the internal part to close it and hold the external part. So that's all done now and ready to go. You can sort of see those vents are pointing downwards. And so we have the baffles there, you can see them there, and so that is what keeps you cool, but also what also helps with the anti-fogging up of your glasses is that nose piece there. It's made out of a real nice metal and it's got a plastic covering over it, so it doesn't sort of like bend in one place. It has a nice kind of curve to it, so it goes over your nose. Slight disclaimer here, everyone has different faces, so your experience with this mask may be quite different to mine, and I can only really talk about my experience with it. And because everybody's faces are different as well, sometimes this nose piece, which you can buy separately, can fit into here and will give you a better seal. I didn't really need it. I've got quite a big nose, so I didn't really need sort of extra packing there. And I found when I had it in, it sort of like squashed my nose a little bit. But these sort of like come in packs of 10 as well, so when you order your filters you would get this as well. It's probably a good idea to order a packet of the nose pieces when you first start it and see if you need them. And if you wanted to purchase one of these masks, Basecamp have given me a sort of like a link that will give you a 10% discount. So use that link if you want to buy one of these masks. Okay, so when it comes to putting on this mask, it has these really nice wide kind of straps which are really comfortable, and actually when it goes sort of like close to your ear and you're wearing your earmuffs, it doesn't sort of like let any more noise through, if you get what I mean. If you have big straps, it sort of like forms a little bit of a inlet for noise to go through. I have problem enough with my glasses doing that. I don't really want to do that with a dust mask as well. So when it comes to fitting them, you just sort of like put the top strap on first, and you want it sort of like in that kind of like crown part there. Probably should take my glasses off to start off with. I kind of like to have it just over the top of my ears, and this one goes around the back. It's got Velcro here, but not the scratchy kind, so that's quite nice as well. So we've got that adjusted. Now we've got this here. Try and sort of like adjust it there. So hopefully you can see me. Really, really easy to use buckles, and you just adjust it to where you want it. Now when you put on your glasses, whether they're safety glasses or not, they fit really nicely. They don't sort of like go higher than they normally would or anything like that. So I've tried them with these goggles as well, and they're good as well. What else have I got? Got these other safety glasses here. They're good as well. Now I'm not gonna replace this mask that I use, but I'm gonna probably use this mask a lot more, just because it's kind of really handy and it's easy to use. And this one is really, really bulky, so over this long period of time, it sort of just feels quite heavy on your face and all of that kind of stuff. And also it's quite sweaty because this is also like silicone and it's not absorbent at all, I guess you'd say. Also find the straps on this actually, for the price you pay, it's just these plastic straps. They go over the top of your head and they kind of like really dig in after a while. Now you can sort of see those blue buckles there. Now they really interfere because they're kind of at the same place where your earmuffs kind of go, and it's a real pain. So it kind of lets in noise, and also it presses into your skull, so it's kind of like leaves little indentations if you wear this mask for too long. And that's what I really found about the Basecamp ones, is they're kind of lightweight compared to one of these respirators. Now the main advantage of one of these 3M respirators is you can get different filters than the Basecamp. The Basecamp is purely for dust, whereas a 3M mask you can buy different filters, say for like solvents and all those kind of things, or aerosols, those kind of things like that. I found like the glasses on this mask are quite difficult to put on as well. Okay, so the other dusk mask that Basecamp sent me is this one with the ear loops. So it's simply pretty much the same. It's got the nice soft kind of material, not much different about that. And the bottom strap is the same that goes around your neck. It's just got those loops there. It hasn't got the one that goes over the top and has those real nice kind of buckles on them that you kind of adjust. And I kind of feel like this one, the one with the one that goes over the top, you can get a real nice seal here, but just because you have sort of like 2 points, sort of like one pulling up and one sort of like pulling down a little bit, so it's really sitting nicely on your face. Whereas this one sort of like sits a little bit sort of like pulling downwards, I guess you would say. So I'll just show you how I put this one on. You just put it over your nose and stick the ear loops on and then do the back. And pretty much that's it. What I did find about this one is if you keep on talking, the nose goes down. So on this one, because of the top part, if you keep on talking, it sort of like holds it up. Whereas I think you can sort of see, because I'm talking and my chin's going down, the nose part's going down. So if you weren't going to talk or something like that, I kind of think this one would be good if you were, say, wearing a hard hat at work and you were just working and you just had to wear it intermittently. So you could sort of like have your hard hat on and then just go like this and you'd be free to breathe in the air and all that kind of stuff. Well, not the dust, but if you went outside, and then if you needed to go in there again, you just go simply like that and back into it. But for what it's worth, I kind of feel like the Pro Series has got so much more advantages. You know, and when you talk about dusk masks, people go, oh, they're hot and sweaty, I'm not going to wear one. Well, this is your first line of defense against dust. It doesn't matter if you've got dust filtration systems or anything like that. When you're carving, the dust going into the ear, and you might not be able to see that dust that is harmful to you. So your first line of defense is your mask. You just got to wear it. It's got to be, no mask is perfect. It's going to be warm no matter what it's made out of. This is quite nice as masks go, and I would recommend getting one of these, especially the Pro Series. Okay, so I hope that helps, and just leave me any questions in the comments, and we will see you in the next video.